Good morning, guys. Good morning, guys. It is like 6 o'clock in the morning. Yes, it is 6:18, 6:20. Aaron went to work, and I was saying that he didn't think they were that essential just because of what they're making. They make a variety of products depending on what contracts they have. They did just get a contract for face shields for hospitals. So, yeah, he's definitely essential now. I didn't really vlog over the weekend because I didn't at all. Number one, just to take a second from that. But also, we really didn't do anything. We mainly relaxed, and it was nice because we both definitely needed it over the past few weeks because we've still been going, just like doing everything normal, but it's just been, extra stressful. So we definitely needed to just take a step back from things and just be. And that's what we did. Now, we did get out of the house on, what did we do? Yesterday, we went to a state park. And all state parks in Michigan, you don't have to pay to get in or have the thing on your license. And so anybody can go to the parks now. And so the one that we like to go to, we like to drive way to the back and then walk the walking trails in the back there. And anytime we go there, there might be one or two cars there, maybe one or two cars there. But when we got there, there was like 15 cars in the parking lot. And we're like, oh boy, this is different. And so it was a little crowded. And so we did go and walk in one direction away from everybody, and we found geocache. But then we were like, this just doesn't sit well with us. And so we came back home. And we did try to go for a drive on Saturday, but it got all gloomy and rainy. So then we just came back home. But we just relaxed, and that was really it. So, yeah, I'm just going to sit here and drink my chai tea latte, watch some YouTube, and I really don't know where my day is going to go. It might be a boring vlog day. It might not be, but yeah, it's Monday and it's time to vlog. So I'll see you in a minute. So I am filming some ad previews for the next week, and this is how I do it. I have a screen recorder right here, screen recorder Movavi, I guess is how you say it. Yeah, and I just hit record here, and it records the screen and it records my voice. It's a wonderful thing. I bought it a couple of years ago. It did cost me money. It wasn't a free thing, but I bought it a few years ago because I tried another YouTube venture with something completely different, and I needed a screen recorder. And so, yeah. It's a great thing. And I did CBS. Those will be up both in a little while. They don't take that long to upload, thankfully. And so, yeah. And I want to go live this week. I don't know what else. Oh, and I did do a poll on my channel in the community tab if you want to see cooking videos separately than the vlogs. So far, it is at more people want to see the videos separately, which I totally can do. That is not a problem. So last time I showed you the side of the house here with the flower, we had these super long thingies growing. Well, they're from last year and they grow every year, but then when they're dead, they're like as tall as me. See, they're as tall as me. So you just pull a tiny bit and they come right out of the ground. So this whole spot had them, and there is one right there growing. Wish I could zoom in more smoothly without it jerking like that. I was going to pull that one up, but that one's a new one growing. And I think they're Queen Anne's lace. I'm not 100% sure, but I pulled a bunch of them out on this end. And then looks like there's a few more and then something different on this end that I'll pull out too. Then I cut these with shears. I cut this big mamma jamma here with shears down every year, and it grows huge. I think it's a hosta. Good morning, guys. It is day 2, and it's a rainy day. I am actually getting ready to go to CVS. This is such a janky way of doing it. And I'm saying janky a lot, but I'm cutting out some printable coupons. I'm cutting out some CRTs. I have my list. Yeah, I know people want to see how I get prepared for couponing. I don't know how to do that because what I'm doing here is just a few deals. It's nothing like I normally would do. But I would like to do a video like that on how I get ready to coupon. But yeah, anyways, I did do a video for Instapot pot roast, and that's going to be separate. That should be going up tomorrow. But yeah, it's the morning. I've been up for a little bit. It's like 9 o'clock or something. And no kids today. Kids will be here tomorrow. I just got a message. Sorry. So anyways, yeah, I'm just going to finish up this and then I'm going to head out to CVS to grab a few essentials. And hopefully everything will go well. Oh, I just got a notification that, let's see here, about the stay-at-home order in Michigan. It was going to go until next Monday, the 13th, but they've just extended it by another 23 days. My boyfriend's company, I think I said this already, but if I did, it's okay. They got an order or an account or something like that to where they're going to be making those face shields for medical professionals. So it says that the Michigan Senate and House both voted to expand the state's emergency declaration of the coronavirus pandemic by 23 days. Our governor said last week she wanted the legislature, however you say that, to extend it by more than 70 days. But they did 23 days, and then that gives us a good amount of time between now and then, because we're at a pretty high peak right now. So hopefully by the end of the 23 days we won't have to extend it again, but you never know. I know I'm looking over here this way. I should be looking here, but it's just, yeah. But I'm looking at you guys, even though I'm looking over here to the side. So that's interesting. Next week, in a few days though, but next week they're going to start doing online curriculum, 100% online curriculum for the kids in the school here. So that ought to be interesting because some of the schools around here are using Zoom, which is kind of like a teleconferencing thing, where it's basically like you and you can see a bunch of other people calling in or whatever as well. The only thing is that's great, but like me and I'm sure many other households around here, they have more than one kid. So if you're meeting at the same time and you only have one computer, like we have one computer. Now they are allowing people to check out Chromebooks, but I'm sure we'll get a lot more details in the future, but they said that's the plan, and then a lot more details are going to be coming in the next couple of days. So yeah, it ought to be fun. I just feel bad, like if I don't know how to help the kids, will they be able to access their teacher? You know what I mean? To get help, because I'm terrible at math. So yeah. So anyways, we are extended till April 30th for the stay-at-home order for my state, which is Michigan. So anyways, guys, I am going to go edit some videos. Good morning, guys. I am putting on some makeup. This right here, you'll see, is my makeup mirror. Sorry for the bad angle. But I'm going to put on a little bit of makeup just because I feel a little bit more put together when I have my makeup on. You know, because like a lot of days we're not going anywhere. I'm not going anywhere. I went out to CVS Monday, Tuesday, and then I got groceries last Friday, and that's going to be it. I'm not going anywhere for the rest of the week. And so, you know, people sometimes kind of feel like they get in a rut and they don't get dressed, they don't do their hair, or they don't brush their hair just because what's it matter? But I don't know. I like to do this once in a while. Today I got up, got dressed, had breakfast, so I feel like I can take on the day. You know what I mean? So I'm just going to put on a little makeup, little eyeshadow, just because I feel more put put together when I have makeup on. And I usually wear a tiny bit of makeup. So what I'm doing is I'm taking this little e.l.f. quad in rose water. They're called, I took the label off. I didn't mean to take the label off, but they're just called bite-size eyeshadows. They're little 4 thingies. I got it last week at CVS. Excuse me, I'm taking this little color right here and I'm just spreading it on, blending it in. It's very blendable. I already did this eye here. It's very blendable. So you put it on your brush. If you have a brush like this, you'll put it on there and you'll, dab the color on it. And then you'll go like this and you won't see anything, but just keep blending and you will get color. You will get some color. So that's what we have there. I did put on some eyeshadow primer. So I just take a little bit of that matte color and put it on the bottom just so that there is a little bit of shadow. It doesn't have to be very much. Just so there's a little bit of a base. And then I'm going to take this color right here. There are there's this matte color, then there's these 2 very beautiful shimmery colors. And then there's this darker color here that has a bit of shimmer in it, but it's not like the other 2. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to rub my finger in this first one here, and then I'm going to dab it on. Kind of rub it on a little bit. You just want to dab it on because the brush will not, it'll go on there, but you'll lose the majority of it because it's a different type of consistency than the rest than like the regular eyeshadow. So if you've ever gotten a color like that before and you put it on with the brush and it's not working and you just say whatever, then try with your finger and just dab and rub, dab and rub. If it's too little, then you just take a little bit more. Just dab it on there. Then I'm going to take a little bit of it and I'm going to rub it in the corner because you want the corner of your eye to be bright. But then I'm going to take the brush and I'm going to dab just a smidge of this darker color. And I'm just going to put a minuscule amount in the corner. Well, that's not a minuscule amount. I'm going to rub it out a little because when I did it over here, I just put such a smidge on there and it worked great. So just take a fluffy brush and rub it out. That's how you fix a mistake. So you just have a little bit of dimension on the end of your eye, and I'll show you here in a second what it will look like when it's all done. I'm going to do my eyebrow. I already did my one eyebrow, and I'm using the Joa Cosmetics Brow Down to Me Brow Pencil and Gel. I love this stuff. Oops. So I just kind of lightly fill it in with swipes. I don't just put it on there and just draw. So then I take the other end, which is a brow gel, and then I just color in the hairs. Because I do have a lot of blonde hairs up there that you can't see. Then I'm going to take my mascara. This is the Benefit Roller Lash. I know I get a lot of mascara in my couponing videos, but this really is the best mascara ever. It really is. And I just go up close and personal. I'm also going to film an empties video today. I love doing those videos. I don't know why I haven't done them before. I love watching them, and I'm a couponer and I go through lots of products, and we don't see what couponers, what they use and go through. We just see them buying the items and putting them in their stockpile, but we don't see them using them or using them up and then, you know what I mean? Using them up and seeing their opinion on them. Next, I'm going to take this Milani Baked Blush. And a little goes a long way with this stuff. And after I'm done with this, I'm going to clean up this area here because there's some stuff there from the darker eyeshadow. And I don't want to look like I have a black eye today. But I'm just going to put on a little just to give myself a little shimmer. Nothing much because a little does go a long way. And I like to use the smaller brush to put my blush and stuff on, and then more opposed to a bigger brush, just because I feel like I have more control and it puts it on better. Although I do have this giant fluffy brush that I love to pieces. And then of course I'm going to take my favorite Skin Lights. This stuff is just phenomenal. You just need a little bit to put on the top, and it makes it pop. And it makes it pop. See that? And that's it. That's all I'm going to do for today. So yeah, I'm going to go down and I'm just going to wait for the kids to get here. And the kids are probably going to be hungry and want some food. So yeah, this is what it looks like in normal light. Nothing fancy. You can see a little bit of shimmer in there. But yeah, I just wanted something simple and light just to kind of make me feel like, you know, I don't know. But yeah, I like this look by itself. Of course, foundation would make it look more put together, but I'm good with that. I'm going to go put my hair up. I don't know if I mentioned this, but because of the lockdown or the quarantine, there are no barbershops or hair salons open. And Aaron needed to get a haircut before before the lockdown. So then there was, but he was dragging his feet, you know, he didn't want to go get a haircut. He wanted to, but he didn't, you know what I mean? He didn't want to take the time to go do it. He just wanted to stay at home. And it was to the point where, okay, I need to get a haircut. And then there was the lockdown. They announced not the lockdown. It wasn't, they didn't shut down the state yet. It was a Saturday night that they announced that the next day at 9 a.m. on Sunday, no more hair salons or barbershops would be open. So it's not like he had the day to go get a haircut. They announced it that night, and then that morning they were closed. So he was like, oh, God. Then yesterday, the governor announced they extended the time another 23 days. And so now he's like, and his hair's just getting bigger and bigger and bigger, and he's got really curly hair. So it was long, and I cut it Sunday, and it looks pretty good. It looks pretty good. And I'm not a hair cutter. I'm not a beautician. Let's put it that way. I cut my own hair, but that's because I know a trick to cut my hair without it being terrible. I've cut my daughter's hair in the past, and I can do like buzz cuts, but I cannot do like a styled man's haircut. And so we followed the directions, and we just went like the biggest, you know, attachment. And we just kept going down and down and down and down more gradually. It was, I was nervous, but it's done, and it's not a complete buzz cut, but it looks okay. It looks okay. And that's going to be his quarantine crew cut for until this is over. So we're going for a walk now, aren't we, Andrew? Lily's too cool for us. So
too cool for school.
That's right. Check the mail. Oh, what's in there?
A bill.
A bill. Well, you can just throw that away.
Yeah, I'll do that. Kind of.
Oh, no, put it back in the mailbox till we get back. But I mean,
I think I'm going back into those photos.
So yeah, it's a really pretty day. It's supposed to be rainy this weekend and on Easter, and so
mailman.
Is it the mailman? Well, I'll be darned. We better move over. We got to keep 6 feet distance, but there's our mailman, speaking of which. So I found some sunglasses, and they're kind of stylish, aren't they? I don't know. But we're just getting some sun, some vitamin D.
My sister's too cool for school.
Yeah.
She won't come out with us.
No, she won't. But the kids got these packets that they do each week from the school. And you can go pick them up, or you can print them out at home. I would prefer to pick them up because that's a lot of ink and a lot of paper. But anyways, for the week 3, whoops, I just hit him in the head. For week 3, Andrew sat down and did his work and finished more than half the packet in one sitting. So it's not a lot of work they're giving him. Then I found out today that the online work that starts the 13th is only optional. They don't have to do it. So lucky them, but they're gonna do it. And then we're gonna go home and we're gonna make tortilla pizzas, and I'm gonna show you that in the vlog, and then that'll be it. I'll say goodnight at the end of it, you know, but that'll be it. And then I can do a separate video for that, but I don't think I need a separate video for that. So anyways, look at the pretty day. Okay guys, so I'm going to be making tortilla pizzas really quick here. It's super easy to do. I'm going to show you the products, and then I'm going to bring you down a little lower, and you're just going to see me cooking. You're not going to see my face. So what you're going to want is tortillas. Those come from Aldi. And then you're going to want things to build on your pizza. So of course we're going to use mozzarella cheese, some Parmesan cheese. We're going to use some pizza sauce. We have this left over, but we actually really like the Classico sauce better. We're going to use pepperonis, and we're going to use some of these olives. You can get these for $1 by themselves, and they are drained already and pre-cut already. So these are perfect. So you don't have to really mess with them.
And also, we got a package.
Oh, thank you. I got a package. Okay, and then I have some green peppers, and some onions. Now these are just the frozen ones that I got in my grocery haul. And yeah, what I did is I just take them out, I defrost them for like 3 minutes, and they're ready to go. You're also going to want to get some olive oil. This is the olive oil that I have here. You're going to want some seasoned or garlic salt, and you're going to want some Italian seasoning. So let's start. Now we're going to cook them at 350 for about 10 minutes or so, not very long. And then everybody has their own personal pizza customized to how they like it. And yeah. So here's what the pepperoni pizza looks like after about 12 minutes, 13 minutes at 350 degrees. Very melted. It's got some grease on it. And then you can take a spatula, but what we like to do, and I'll see if I can do this, is we basically just take it and kind of slide it on the plate. I cut it with a pizza cutter and into 6 pieces, and that's it. And these are a little crisp on the edges, but underneath they're not really. And it's still just as filling. Okay guys, that is the end of the vlog this time around. I am going to bed. It is super late. Everyone is asleep. And now it's my turn to sleep. And yeah, it was a super long vlog. Did I just say that? I don't know. It's past midnight. I am ready for bed. And I will see you in the next vlog. So everyone, please stay safe out there. Please stay healthy and stay kind. Bye, guys.